your hands together for Larry Garza. Garza, guys. So I'm old. Is anyone else here old? Yeah. I knew. You know how I knew I was getting old? Not this. This is just sad. This is just life fucking with me, right? I knew I was getting old when I started thinking Walmart clothes were cool. That was like the big George, Fate of Glory, bitches. Don't get it twisted. That's top. George is the nice stuff, okay? No, I remember when I was younger and I'd go to Walmart and I'd see all the shirts that were for the Beatles or Pink Floyd and The Who, and I'm like, this is for those old fuckers, man. Yeah, it's where they get their shit, man. And then recently I went to Walmart and they had Nirvana shirts and Snoop Dogg and Metallica, and I thought, yeah, finally Walmart's catching up to the... Oh, no, my life. Like, I still bought the Nirvana shirt. It was $7. Sure, it was Kurt Cobain with an Angry Bird, but it doesn't matter. It's still a Nirvana shirt. And then I started getting all fucking crabby over my MP3 player in my car. I started getting annoying fucking with it in the car, so I brought the CDs back, and I've become this CD purist like old guys were back in the day with 8-tracks are the way to go. That's how you listen to music. Sure, you can't rewind, but it forces you to hear an album. Like, I became like that with CDs. I'm like, MP3s, when you hit a bump, you don't get that nostalgia of the because that's music. That's how you hear music. But what made me feel fucking stupid is when I went and I parked in Walmart, I zipped up my big-ass CD case. You know, carries 162 CD. My phone can carry thousands of songs, with this big bulky case can carry 162 CDs. And my dumb ass, when I parked, I hid it underneath my passenger seat. Like if someone's gonna fucking steal them. Like anyone gives a shit about my scratched up Counting Crows first album except Mr. Jones and me. Those are the only two people that give a shit. Now I'm using it as a deterrent for thieves. Now I'm leaving the CD book open on the passenger seat, so if anyone tries to break in the... Oh, CDs? Oh, this dude doesn't have shit. Like... This guy is sad and pathetic. See, I'm married. Is there anyone else married? Anyone else married? You guys are married? And you just want everyone to fucking know it. So they're sitting in the front. God bless you guys. See, I'm getting old and crabby because I'm starting to get into really weird fights with the wife. Me and the wife just recently got in a fight over breadsticks. Breadsticks. Like, she came home and she's like, you know, I'm tired. I don't feel like cooking, honey. Let's just order pizza. And I have children, right? And pizza to me means Chuck E. Cheese. I'm like, whose fucking birthday is it? We're fucking... It's like a $50 endeavor to get free pizza. You gotta buy presents and shit. And so I'm all frustrated. She's like, honey, calm down. Pizza Hut's having a special. All right? $6.99, large, any topping. And I'm like, well, we're gonna get pepperoni and cheese for the fucking kids. Like, I got all of... She goes, yes. Calm down. You can get whatever you want. And to a dad, I'm like, a choice? Like, I never had any fucking choices. I didn't have a choice when she was pregnant. And I'm pro-choice. I am a pro-choice guy. So I was happy that I said, okay, babe, all right, get a Supreme, give me a Supreme. And we'll get the kids a pepperoni. And what about you? What do you want, babe? Honey? Sweet, because I loved her, because I was getting pizza. And I'm like, come on, whatever you want. She's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, come on, babe. Come on, so we can get 3 pizzas, man. It's $18. I got a 20. We'll tip that motherfucker too. That's like a date night. And she's like, no, it's fine. If anything, I'll just get breadsticks. I'm like, are you sure you can get a pizza? She's like, no, I just get breadsticks. And I'm like, cool. How much are breadsticks? She's like, oh, $9.99. For breadsticks. She's like, calm down. It's because they're cheesy breadsticks. Like, it's the bread, and you get the cheese, and it has pepperonis on it, and then you get the marinara dipping sauce. I'm like, yeah, you can do that. Or you can get a fucking pizza for $6.99. how about this, bitch? I'll get you a pepperoni and cheese pizza for $6.99 and scrape off all the shit, and then you dip the crust in that fucking pile of crap that you don't even fucking ever eat anyways. She goes, I want a divorce. I said, I'm going to the Blind Tiger. But you know, I'm never gonna leave her because she lets me have sex with her, and it's not. And like, lets me. That's the thing. She doesn't want to. She lets me. And women out there that have children, you guys know when a man's a real man and when he's a pussy. It's just like when a man sneezes, right? When he's around like a bunch of people, he's blah, right? But when he's around the one he loves, he's right? It's like when a man comes and he has recreational sex, he's pulling out, right? He sees it in porns, right? And he's all tough and macho. I mean, he just fucking met you that night, you know what I mean? And then he's having sex with her, and right when he's gonna finish, he goes, oh, yeah, fucking bitch! Yeah, shit! Oh, God! God damn it! Oh, here's a rag. Right? And you're like, he's so manly. But then when you get with the man that you love, right? And then you let him just come inside you. It's a whole different person. He's like, oh, we're gonna finish. Oh, I'm gonna finish. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, don't move. Oh my God. Oh my God, I love you. Oh my God, I love you. I'm gonna have a baby. You're gonna have a baby, baby. You're my best friend. That's a fucking big ass difference. And then a few months later, and then, a few weeks later, she's pregnant, and a few years later, you get married. You know, like you keep it real. Like I remember when my wife, when she got pregnant, she asked me what most Latino women ask, the father of their children. She's, like, so what high school are we going to? No, she and I'm like, that's not for another 2 years. Why are you waiting? She said, I want to go to Lamaze class. And I'm like, what's Lamaze class? She's like, Lamaze class is where they teach you how to breathe. Yeah, I'm like, well, go to the fucking zoo and save hundreds of dollars. She's like, no, that's where they teach you when you're giving birth how to breathe in and out and hold it. I'm like, honey, we smoke weed. We know how to breathe in and out and hold it. Okay, and so I ended up taking her, and it was good, and we went. And they showed us this video, because it's not just about birth. It teaches how to be a parent, what to expect, right? And they show this video called Miracle of Life. Have you guys ever seen Miracle of Life? No, dude. Okay, it's a video they show of a woman giving birth to a baby that was 11 pounds, 9 ounces. Yeah. Poor lady now has a vajasshole. Like, I feel so bad for her. Well, having kids is fun. I have an 8-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son, and it's cool. Like, girls are so much smarter than boys, though. I've learned that, because my son will be like, Dada, up, right? Which doesn't seem like anything bad, but when my daughter was 3, she's like, Daddy, can you pick me up so I can reach the cookies? Thanks. Like, it's like, when my son came up to me, I was like, are we raising I Am Sam? What the fuck is going on? My wife's like, no, he's the boy. That's the only difference, right? So this past Christmas was the first year that my daughter didn't believe in Santa, right? But it was like 3 years of her fucking grilling me. Like, I remember 3 years ago, she comes up to me and she's like, Daddy, we don't have a chimney. How does Santa bring us our presents? And I'm like, magic. Duh. She's like, all right. Next year, a little bit smarter. My wife's wrapping presents. We just opened ours. And she goes, Daddy, how come Santa Claus uses the same wrapping paper we do? My wife's in the back like, I'm like, shut up, eat your breadsticks, bitch. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, because you're my angel and I bought the wrapping paper from the North Pole, the same place that Santa Claus does, only the best for you. Yeah. She goes, All right. So then this last year, right, she got all fucking philosophical, right? Social studies, 3rd grade, fucking abstract thought and shit. She comes up to me and she wasn't all fucking harsh. She comes up, she's like, Daddy, how does Santa Claus know what I want when I don't even know what I want for Christmas? My wife's in the back. I'm like, easy, baby, because St. Nicholas with baby Jesus and go to your room. Like, I bailed. So the next day she starts grilling me, right? That, like, she's learning shit from my wife, like interrogation tactics, right? Like, she comes up to me, she's like, Daddy, look, all right, I'm 8, I can handle it. I watch movies, I hear my friends at school, right? I know the truth, I just want to hear it from you. Just like when my wife's like, so do you think my friend Stacy's hot? Because I see how you look at her, I know she's your type, and I'm cool, I guess she's cute. I mean, I can handle it. I just want to hear it from you. So to my daughter, I'm just like, all right, baby, okay, there's no Santa Claus. It's me and Mommy buy your presents. She goes, oh. So you've been lying to me this whole time? My wife, you son of a bitch! You ruined her childhood! I knew you thought Stacy was hot, you motherfucker! Delete her! Delete her on Facebook right now! Delete her! And I'm like, shit! I'm sorry, man! I don't know what to do! But I think it was a good thing, because what does that teach a young girl if I let her fucking think and believe about Santa, huh? What does that teach her? That if you're really nice to an old fat white man and you sit on his lap, he'll buy you whatever you want? That's stripper shit! No dad wants their daughter to be a stripper. Because I want to go to strip clubs, and I don't want to call my daughter and be like, are you off today? So this year I'm taking her to the MLK March. We took her last year, and the MLK March is great. San Antonio has one of the biggest marches in the country, and there's like 6 or 7 black people that aren't dispersed. Any excuse for the Mexicans to fucking put a funnel cake stand out. KKK rally, funnel cake, come on! But it was awesome because they had this Baptist choir. This Baptist choir was amazing. Right? They come out, Lord Jesus! And when my funnel came, like, sing it, bitch! Like, fuck, right? Because I'm Catholic, we don't have that. We have like, it's been 5 minutes, and the fucking Baptist choir is like 3 hours, Jimi Hendrix solos and shit, fucking drums, DJ and shit, Jesus. And I'm like, yes! Then the preacher comes out, and he's drenched in sweat. He hasn't said a fucking word, and he's just drenched. He comes out, and he's like, if you love Jesus, say amen. Amen. If you love Jesus, say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Are you a follower of Christ? Yes, I am. Are you a follower of Christ? Yes, I am. Jesus Christ did not need a Twitter to get 1 million followers. The crowd goes, hey, man, what? He said, Jesus Christ did not need a Twitter to get 1 million followers. And I'm like, why stop there? Why not hit all social media, right? If Jesus Christ had a Facebook, he would tag Martin Luther King in all his pictures, as he would. Hashtag no filter on Instagram. Hashtag real talk. Jesus Christ will give you life. Jesus Christ will give you many lives on Candy Crush. Yes, it will. If Jesus was an app, he would be free, people. He would be free. Wouldn't be no 99 cents. Available on the iPad, the iPod, but not the Kindle Fire, because that's Satan's tablet. That is Satan's tablet. I deny your friend request. Go back to MySpace from which you came, Satan. Guys, I'm Larry Garza. Thank y'all very much. Every Friday at midnight.